And we are live. Hello and welcome to Women's Speakers Association's WSA TV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer of the premiere show here at Women's Speakers Association. And today we have a very special guest that I'm so excited, as you can see on the screen. It's Paige Wilhide, who is our video expert in the house. Hi, Paige.
Hello, video expert in the house. I love it. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. And tell us a little bit about you. What do you do? And, we're so excited to get this information out to speakers about how they can use video in their marketing.
Yes. Well, I love talking about that. My name is Paige Wilhide. I'm the founder of Paige Media, and I am a video marketing strategist and comedian. So I love putting out really fun, exciting content that makes people laugh and makes people happy, is also entertaining and engaging. And that's what I like to help my clients do as well.
That is so cool. I didn't know you were a comedian. That's news.
Yeah. I do a lot of improv comedy and stuff like that. And I really believe that the foundational skills that you learn in improv really benefit you in all areas of your life, including when you're doing video marketing for your business.
Okay. Now, I don't want to scare anybody. You don't have to be an improv actor to do this, right?
No.
So, we're going to talk all about how to market using videos and what is video marketing. So first I want to back up and we kind of alluded to something here, but what are some of the common misconceptions about video and video marketing in particular?
Oh gosh, where to begin? There's so many. One of them is that it's expensive, that you really have to have a big budget in order to do a lot of video content. And that's not totally the truth. We can go into that. Another misconception is that it takes a lot of time and effort, and it's very tech heavy. And it really doesn't have to be. There's a lot of easy ways to create video on your cell phone, with devices you already own. And in addition to that, there's a lot of easy ways to get eyeballs on that content and on those videos. And that's what video marketing is at the end of the day. It is getting people to watch your videos, because if you put a video in your Dropbox folder, that's not marketing it, and no one's going to see it. It's just sitting there collecting dust. But it's once you get it out on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on YouTube, that's when you're going to start generating those views and those likes and those comments. And that is the marketing side of the video creation.
Absolutely. And getting those views is important. But why? Why should speakers take video marketing seriously?
Oh gosh, if you want to grow your business, you got to be doing video. I mean, if you just think about scrolling through your Facebook feed, right? How much of it is video? A good percentage, and that percentage is only getting bigger. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, and it's owned by the first largest search engine, which is Google. So anything that people are searching for, if they're looking for a specific topic or something they want to learn, they're going to those places first. And if you're not on there, your competition is getting those views and getting that engagement from that audience. And you should be there.
Absolutely. And, YouTube's not the only place that video is booming. We're live on Facebook right now, right?
Yep.
So, if you want to be known as someone to be engaged with, to hire for speaking, you've got to have views, you've got to have a following. So
absolutely.
Now you mentioned, you have this tool called your smartphone
Yes.
that you could, and you alluded to it we could use it for video creation.
Totally.
Does a speaker need to have more than a smartphone to?
No, that is the simple answer, is no. You could, if you have a lot of equipment, awesome. But the easiest thing to use to just get started, if you're so scared of all that big techie stuff and how much is it going to cost and do I need to hire people to teach me this, you can really just start with this thing that you have in your hand, usually all the time. And that's where you begin. It's really easy. Just turn on your phone, put it in selfie mode and shoot some video. And what I tell people is that your first video might be terrible. And I would aim for it to be terrible so that you can at least do it and feel it and be okay with failing. And then once you have made that terrible video, it's okay to delete it. No one has to see it. And then you can start, then you get more confidence. You really build your confidence over time gradually in creating videos. So yes, start with what you have. And I would say the most important things is not necessarily your camera. It's your content. It's what you're talking about. It's what you're offering the world. So ask yourself, like, what value are you bringing when you are on camera? Are you offering something, and are you helping the person on the other end of the screen who's watching it? And if you are, then amazing. That is the goal of video marketing.
Yes, it's to almost edutain in a way, or education is a really good place. Entertain is another good place to be, and to stir up the thoughts and the minds of people and get them thinking in a new way, in the way that your expertise is all about. I love that. It's really creating the content plan. I do that a lot with my clients,
Yep.
but I will tell you, I'll just tell a little story on myself about my first days in videoing and putting it in selfie mode.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about doing one bad one. It was probably about doing 20 before I got the first one that I liked, and really watching them over and over again. And if anybody can relate, go ahead and like this video. Like,
Yeah,
can you relate
give
to
it a
making
raise
bad
the roof
videos?
right here. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have questions, I am monitoring the Facebook video here, so feel free. We're live on Women Speakers Association's page, and I can certainly check in for that. So if you'd like to say hi, let us know you're here. That's great. But yeah, filming those, taking an hour and filming a really bad series of videos is great. You'll get one that you like, or at least you'll be ready to make one you like. And I
Totally.
see now we're on Zoom going live to Facebook. You can even record it on Zoom from your desktop even now, and so let's talk about live streaming, because a lot of people, first of all, I know live streaming is a really good way to get comfortable with video.
Totally.
And so is it better than pre-recorded?
They're different. So they're two different monsters, and they each have their benefits. I would say live video is a really great way to get started, like you said, because the barrier to entry is very low. You just turn on a camera and you click go live and you're live. And also it's more forgiving. So people are looking at live video and expecting you to maybe fumble over some words or be like, I didn't mean that. Or I said that, I put those two words together in a weird way. That's funny. So it's like, it's all improv and you're just kind of rolling with the punches when it comes to live video. The cool thing also about live video is that it's interactive, because we can get comments as they come in and answer questions as they come in. Now, pre-recorded video is a very different piece of your strategy, and that is more content that's going to have a longer shelf life. So that's things that are going to be living and working for you while you're sleeping. People are searching for things that you put out while you're, on the beach having a margarita. And you can actually like create long-lasting, long shelf life content that will work for you and can contribute to building your online presence. So they're very different animals, and they fit into an overall marketing strategy in two completely different ways.
And I've noticed that live stream is a great way to go live quick, easy, consistently. And tell me about the importance of consistency with video marketing.
Oh, amen to consistency. That is the number one thing that you have to keep in mind if you want to build a strategy. So I can speak to it in a lot of different ways, but I'll just put it within the framework of YouTube, for example. YouTube does have a live feature as well, in addition to Facebook, but people are like, you can grow your audience substantially if you stay consistent with putting out content. And when I say consistent, I mean like once a week or twice a week. So that's really what we aim for with a lot of our clients who are doing YouTube content, is on a regular weekly basis. And you'll see your subscribers just scale as you put out more content. So it's about getting in front of people time and time again. I think they talk about I'm sure you know this, like you have to be in front of someone 7 times before they remember you, or, you know, the number may have changed, but it's like you have to consistently be in front of someone's face before they're like, oh, right, I need someone to help me with my social media. This is who I'm going to call, you know? So it's like, it takes time and it takes consistency, just like being able to put out content and talk about your realm of expertise.
Yeah. And so have you seen any trends for what kind of video gets the most buzz?
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, when we talk about like viral videos, it's very random and very sporadic. So we're not always aiming for a viral video because sometimes it's accidental. It's like, oh, I didn't know that that prank video was going to get all those likes. But things that tend to get a lot of buzz are really like searchable things that are also topical. So if you have a like, for example, I mean, this is the first example that came to mind, and it's like a little darker, but it's I have a client that does a YouTube channel in fashion, in the fashion world. And when Kate Spade passed away, that was I was like, let's do a video about that, your reaction to it, because people are searching for it and talking about it. And it's a hot topic, and it's an important topic to be talking about mental health in the industry of fashion and how they play a role. So it gives you a chance to not only have like your platform on fashion, but then your platform on mental health and where you stand on issues that are like more pressing and more topical. So things that happen and are in the news that you can talk about right away, that gets really good search results when you're putting out content like that.
That's a great tip. And I think there's a delicate art to that because there's one side of, you don't want to be opportunistic in a sense
Right.
because that could get you bad PR, like you're capitalizing on somebody else's misfortune,
Right.
which happened, I think, to a major fashion brand actually, who said, really did a denigrating type of post and they got pummeled for it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, but at the same time, like the newsjacking you're talking about is like highlighting your expertise for something that's relevant in the news. So if you're a safety
Exactly.
specialist and there's fires and you know something about that, this is a perfect time to write an article and do a video on fire safety,
Yeah, exactly.
prevention.
And like in when we're talking about that, it's what it comes down to is being authentic and being truly you. So if you like, people will be able to tell if you are manipulating someone else's misfortune for your own gain.
Mm.
People will be able to see that and it won't come off well. But if it really is something that's special to you and important to you, and you are, you want to have a platform and engage people in a conversation, I think like all the more power to you, and use that opportunity to spread your message.
And ideally, it's value driven. It's
Yeah.
of a value to them, not like, hey, look at me, right? It's
Right.
like you got tips, you got wisdom, you got insights, you're going to give them heartwarming feelings. What is it that you're giving in this, your goal? So I would imagine when you're planning video, it's really good idea to think about what is the end goal? What do you want the viewer to really gain from this video?
That is the first question for any marketing strategy, is what is your goal? Like, what do you want to accomplish with this? Why are we doing it? Right? That's what
Right.
it comes down to.
So let's talk about it. If someone has a goal, a speaker has a goal to get speaking engagements, how can they use video to get speaking engagements?
Video will make you look like an expert, and it will help you spread your expertise. So when you're putting out videos on your YouTube channel, you may feel like, oh gosh, I'm doing this every week. What is it working towards? What am I, I'm getting a few new subscribers, but nothing huge. First of all, think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. And you are developing this library of expertise. Like you are, it's like collateral, you have this stuff that's really, it has so much value for you when you pitch yourself to speak in front of larger audiences. You say, hey, these are all the topics that I talk about, check it out, and this is the way that I speak. You can see, because I'm doing it in a video platform, so people can understand how you would be in front of a larger audience. And oftentimes I hear from clients that they're like, oh, I can speak on a stage in front of thousands of people, but then when I get in front of a camera, I'm a deer in headlights. And so if you can do it in front of the camera, you can do it in front of all these people. And a lot of like either like speaking agents or people who are running conferences or whoever's going to be booking you, they're going to see that and understand that and say, she can do it on camera. Oh, she can do it anywhere.
That's awesome. And so would you recommend any marketing strategies to get those videos in front of those people?
Yeah, I mean, a really great way to do that is to have it in your email, like have it in the signature of your email and have like a reel video that you put together that has a sampling of all of your speaking engagements or even like samplings of your YouTube content if you want to put together a reel of that. So getting that in like that's going to already have you stand out ahead of the competition if you have a video in an email.
Like your email signature area or
Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
Okay.
in your email signature, because it actually in Gmail, I know it pops up at the bottom as a little thumbnail. So it's like clickable right there. Another thing that you can do is take a screenshot. So make a really cool thumbnail in Canva. I like to make it look really fun and exciting because it's clickable. You want something that looks like, ooh, this looks neat and it's clickable. Like I can just put my mouse on there and go somewhere and it's going to be something fun on the other end. So make a really interesting graphic and put it in an email and share that, or put it on Instagram and share that, and then say link in bio or click here to go to my video. And so that will lead people. You want sort of, I wouldn't call it clickbait because they're actually going to something valuable, but that's sort of what it is like something really enticing, like a nice little snack that they can click on and then go over to the grand premiere of your video.
And it's great if you have, it's an invitation to do that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that. And do you recommend on the graphic to have like little play button so people know it's a
Yes.
video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a play button over it. Because then people, it'll look like it is a video to click on. Right.
And you can make
Exactly.
that the thumbnail. Well, you don't need the little video. Without the video player, you can make it the little thumbnail for the video on either Facebook Live, YouTube, either way, or
Mm-hmm.
both. How are you feeling about LinkedIn videos these days?
I love LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. It is a really fun thing. I've been playing around with it lately. It's really fun to use. You can upload videos there natively. So just like on Facebook, you upload your video directly to Facebook, directly to LinkedIn, and directly to YouTube, rather than uploading it to YouTube and then sharing the link on the other platforms.
Yeah.
It just helps you get more views. It helps you stay on top of the feeds and all of that stuff. So definitely upload it natively. And then as much as you can, add captions. I don't want to get people overwhelmed, but a lot of people watch video without the sound on these days. So we're actually reading videos, which is
Right.
so funny because we don't really read much else.
Right.
But yeah, but we're reading videos. And yeah, so it's important to have those captions as well on the videos.
Now, we at Women Speakers Association, all of our premiere shows are in a tab called WSA TV or at WSATV.com, which is a section of our blog. So do you feel that embedding video in blogs is a good thing?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Embed videos, as long as it doesn't slow down your website. A lot of times video content can be heavier. So you would embed it from a YouTube link or something like that where where it lives, or Vimeo or wherever it is.
Right.
But yeah, I would say on your blog, don't upload the videos right there because it'll
Right.
tend to slow down.
And there are not many blogs that allow for that unless you have special software anyway. So yeah, embedding
Yeah,
is fabulous. And then you can even get subscribes right from there.
exactly. Exactly.
I know you have lots of tips. There's so many things we could do about, how to optimize a video and how to create content. And
Oh my
that's all
gosh.
about a lot of your services. But let's give it this, because you have other videos out there on how to optimize it. Well, say a video is optimized.
Mhm.
Say it's got the right title, the right description, the right tags. And delivers great content and you're doing it consistently. Does a speaker need to do anything more to market?
Oh, I would say it depends. I mean, this is what it comes back to, is what is your goal? That's what I would ask. I would say, what is your goal with the videos? So let's say, for example, Like one of our clients is a speaker and she's launching her book. So she's in her pre-launch mode of launching her book. And so we have a mailing list for her. And so what we do is we put out the videos. At the end of the videos, it's, hey, if you want to learn more, click on this link and sign up for the mailing list. And then the mailing list, once the book launches, we will send out all the email. We send the email to everyone on the mailing list, and then they will know when the book is out and they can order it. So you really want to make sure you have a plan and you have an end goal with it. So if your end goal is to sell your book, you want to have your copy of your book in the video and show people what the cover looks like. Again, like clickable stuff, and they click on the link and then they can go right to sign up. But the less steps, the better. So you want to make it like pretty easy for them to get to the final step.
That's awesome. And I want to highlight, we had Leslie who commented on the LinkedIn video. She says they're great, and advertising your videos gets you strategically in front of your core people. So you can use videos in conjunction with advertising on both Facebook and LinkedIn, Twitter,
Yep.
even Instagram. So videos are really popular for advertising if you have an advertising budget.
Totally. I just started testing out Facebook advertising with video, and it is getting so much traction. Like just putting, yeah, my Facebook ads person is like, this is so much better than the static ads that we put out usually. Video is
Well, your
hot.
video.
Yeah, exactly. People want to watch moving things, and watch me go like this, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, be authentic, like you said.
Yeah.
So if you're a little goofy, you're a comedian, you're going to put that into your video, and
Yeah.
whatever you naturally do that when you're on and you're in your zone, if you could just bring that out, just be that in front of this
Totally.
lovely little lens in front of us, right?
I know. It's so awkward. It's like, what is this
But
thing?
you do it 100 times and then it's like your best friend, okay?
Yes. And that's when you need to go outside and talk to real people. But yes, exactly.
We meet him one day, but yes.
Yeah.
So, any other good marketing activities or tactics that speakers can do on a regular basis to get more views of their videos that you haven't yet?
I would say my main suggestions, just kind of to recap, are to stay consistent with your content. And one of the great things you can do is repurpose content. So if you have a video, you can make that into an audio file. You can extract the audio from it and maybe start a podcast, or just put out an audio piece for people to listen to if they're in their car or something, right?
Yep.
Then you can also take that and transcribe it and turn it into a blog post if you want to, or you could do it the other way around, turn your blog post into a video. So take stuff I think I just cut out for a second. Take stuff you already have, because it'll be less work for you. And I'm such an advocate of, work smarter, not harder. And that's the way you want to do it. So just like take what you already have and make it into content, and then move it along all of your platforms: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. It's everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I know we could go on and on with tips on video marketing, creating video, optimizing video, utilizing video, getting more speaking engagements, but you've given us so much today, and I want to just thank you and honor your time. And Leslie also is saying with Facebook ads and videos, you can link your email marketing system automatically to put people into a sequence that converts sales, and you can do it for as low as $1 a day. So awesome tip, Leslie. Thank you so much for that.
Amazing. Yep. Put them right
Advertising
into your funnel. Yep.
right into your funnel. So it's awesome. So yes, it's easy to create videos. It's easy to get the word out about videos, especially if you have a list and you have some simple systems in place. And Paige, why don't you tell everybody how they can reach you?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to my website, paigemedia.com. I would love if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Paige Media Co. Or you can just search Paige Media on YouTube and you will find me there. Yeah, I'm just working on building my own YouTube platform after working for years on helping other people build theirs. It's like,
Excellent.
now it's my turn. So yeah, subscribe. I put out new videos every week about video and how to use YouTube and how to optimize your videos and video marketing and all of those things. So
Perfect.
that's what I got.
Paige Media Co. on YouTube. Subscribe now.
Yes.
And one thing you just modeled for us is it's okay to ask for to people to subscribe.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Asking people is huge. That's what a lot of people like don't understand. They're like, I don't want to be pushy, but it's only helpful. Like if you are putting out valuable content, like I want people to watch my videos because I know it's going to help them. And
Right.
that's why I ask them to subscribe.
Awesome. Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you, Paige. We'll be
Of
back
course.
next week with another episode of the premiere show on WSA TV. Bye for now.